Wimbomo, awirbo wimbomo. Wimbomo, where you bongambale wimbomo. Wimbomo, awirbo wimbomo. Wimbomo, where you bongambale wimbomo.
Wimbom, Mbomabi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, and welcome to another edition on Meet and Talk. It's a conversation where we come and discuss things that will help us in our daily lives and help our communities. And today we have another opportunity to talk culture, and we have a large number of guests in our studio today. We welcome them. We are so excited. Please, before I present my guests to you to tell us why they are here, just help me, those of you watching. I see you all watching. Let us share this live stream. We want a wider number of people to watch us. So share. Thank you so much, DC. I see you there. Share the live stream and invite your friends. Share to all the groups, the Wimbom groups, where you are, all your friends. Let them come and discover what we have for them tonight. So I appreciate you all for coming. My name is Vera Mimba Tamfu, and today we are handling there is a convention coming up. The other day was Wicuda USA. Today is Wicuda EU. The countdown, the places are hot places. There's a lot of jubilation, there's a lot of preparation, but we want to hear from them what is going on, right? They should explain to us this whole team. So I will bring my guests to the studio. Wow, look at them. You are all welcome to this beautiful studio. I appreciate you all for coming. Short notice, but you are all there, and I say thank you for coming back. You will just introduce yourselves. I will start with the president himself, Tangwang, Dr. Luanganchari. So you will just tell us, Dr. Tangwang, why are you here and what is going on in Paris this weekend? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me on board. And I want to thank you for this amazing work that you're doing for the community. I am Luanga. I am based in the Netherlands. And why am I here? I am here to share a very good story. It's about a convention that is happening in Paris this weekend, Wimboom Convention. So the Mbooms are a people from the northwest of Cameroon. We have a population of over 250,000, and this weekend we shall have a convention in Europe, in Paris, that will bring together all the sons and daughters of Mboomland in Europe and other parts of the world. So that's why we're here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Uh that is a good one there. But can you just tell us what is the theme of this convention, and what are some of the highlights, so that anybody who is planning to go there should have an idea of what is he or she is going to meet in Belgium. Thank you.
Yes, so the theme of this convention is promoting our culture and community empowerment. So, of course, culture is our identity. If you go to every country, like in Germany, Ausweis, so our culture is our identity. So again, that's why we kind of like emphasize on culture, because it's really important for us to embrace our culture, so that if our children go to school and one of our children is sat next to another black child, they can distinguish themselves from a child from Jamaica, even though we're all blacks, or a child from Suriname. So that's why we're really, really trying to make sure that we get our culture across, especially to our children. And one of the programs that we've had alongside is the learning of Limbo. So for the past couple of weeks, we've been having lessons in Limbo, and I can say that some of our children can write Limbo. So that's the cultural part. There's also an element of, the culture, which is going to be dances, and you shall see that in the convention as well. Different dances, uh, different artifacts in terms of and tradition as well. When then the other part of it is community empowerment. We would like to empower our community in Europe and also at home. So that's the community empowerment element of it. Now, in terms of the program of the convention, again, the convention is happening in Paris. I want to thank Wicuda France for doing a great job. They have done a great job to prepare the basis or the foundation of this convention, which will be a wonderful convention. And it will start on the 26th of July, Friday the 26th at 6 o'clock, where we shall have a meet and greet. So we expect all sons and daughters and friends of sons and daughters to be present at the venue in Paris. It's in a division called Montry, and we shall have a meet and greet. And the beginning will be the opening ceremony, a traditional opening, because it's all about tradition. And then we shall get together as a family to meet our friends and then have a catch up. Then on the next day, which is Saturday, the 26th, 27th, we shall start in the morning at about 10 a.m. with an opening, and then we shall have a walk-in of different countries. As you can see, different countries are represented here, walking of the various boom communities in different countries. And then we shall have activities like, speech making. We also expect the president of Wicuda USA and his entourage to be present. They had a convention last week. They'll be present in this convention, some of them. And then we shall have cultural activities, children activities, and of course, we shall, dine together as family. And then later on Saturday, in that same Saturday evening, we shall have a gala, a fundraising gala, in which we shall make merry. Then on the Sunday, we shall have a barbecue alongside food, which will be in the morning. But the main focus will be the barbecue and a food sitting, very brief food sitting on the Sunday. And before I forget, also on the Saturday, we will have a Nju. Nju is our women's group. They shall be launching their uniform. I think I'll keep it at that point.
Wow, this is something. You who is listening, all of you who are watching, you're all welcome. I see the house is full, right? So if you're around Europe, why not? Even those out of Europe, because I know a good number of people already indicated they'll be coming right from the USA. And I see so many people from the USA watching. I see Jerry Stella in the house. I see Dr. Mangiri. Hey, I'm sorry, let me not come and call somebody with a name that I have to pay a fine. Mangiri, Lilian Yengi is right there watching. I see many of them. You're all welcome. So you have heard it from Tangwang himself telling you how it will be in Paris. There's behind every successful man is always a powerful woman. So I see my sister there. Oh my God. Mamu Ringdi, can you just add to what Tangwang has said so that we know what to expect in France, because you are of the women's department. So will there be food, or there will be kwankang, or what do we expect? So just tell us all what you have for us in Paris. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I think it will be a great event for those who were there for the previous years. I think they will not endeavor to miss it. This time around, we will not going behind. We are going higher and higher. We live from better to best. So if you were still trying to make up your mind, I bet you this is not the time to be twiddling. You just better pack your bags and then you do the necessary. If you have to pay your participation fees, make sure you do it. And you are not coming alone. Make sure you are coming alongside with your kids, because like my president just said, things are going from better to best. Our children have already started learning the Wimbum languages, and you will be surprised of the amazing performance they are going to give you in France. Myself, I think I left Cameroon without an iota of the Wimbum language, but now I can write and I can speak it. That's a boast to myself. So use this opportunity for the convention. It also gives us a better ground, like to bring to tradition and innovation, to bring a balance between tradition and innovation, while allowing us to adapt to changing circumstances while retaining our identity. It also gives us that grounds for identity and continuity. What do I mean by identity and continuity? The means by which the older generation can transfer our identity and cultural practices to the new generation. By so doing, we are preserving the culture for the future. I think I'll end here at this moment while giving opportunity to the other participants to air their mind. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. So we thank you for that powerful contribution. So we are going to meet all of these beautiful things and in France. So see you in France on Friday. So you will give way so that I bring more people in. Let me just take you off stage. Thank you, sis. Yeah, sorry. Good. So I bring in those who are trying to come in. If you're here watching and you are trying to come in, so there's a space for you to come in now. So before I continue, I see Njo Joe Dallas is in the building. Oh my God, I didn't see them. Joe, oh yeah, Kate Yombo, I see you. Jerry Stella, Mama Njo from Dallas, I see you. Dodri Chito, Njo Yaounde is there. Majan Changang, I see you all. All the Mama Njo, they are represented here. For Alfred, I see you. Immaculate Kwajiri, I see you. All of you watching, thank you. Dodri Chito, Majoradinze, and Dimba Divine. Hey, Mr. Director, I see you there. Windim Hymena. Thank you. Just sit down and watch because the story continues. Somebody is trying to come into the studio. Well, so let us continue with this beautiful conversation. I see many people who are here are delegations from the different countries. And what is spectacular this year is that all the 8 countries in Europe are represented at this convention. And they will tell us if it is our first time they're attending, the second or the third time, and we'll want to know what pushes them to attend this convention in Europe. And we will start with the host country, the delegation from France. You just introduce yourself. My brother, you unmute yourself. Over to you. France in the house.
Good evening. Can you get me?
Yes, get you 5 on 5.
Okay. My name is Divine. I will just introduce myself. I'm from the Mbod village. Uh, so I live in Tours in France. So this will be my first time to come to this convention. This is my first time. It was a coincidence that I was in a group of all Bamenda people here in France. So I didn't know that there was something like a Wimbum gathering here in France. So it is Mama Nju that saw me inside that group, and she tried to call me, and she introduced me to what was going on. So I just entered into Wimbum culture, everything. I think it's last, let's say 1 month and 1 month ago. So I think there are many things that we are preparing here now. So I entered inside and we just start with the preparation once. And it's a coincidence that in France it's a festive time and there are a lot of things that we really want that you people should come. And really, for those that have never been to France, they will discover a lot of things. We have a lot of things to show you people. And I think I will not speak a lot. You people will see it by yourself.
Wow, 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 wow. So thank you so much. You make us, you are whetting our appetite. So before you go, you did not tell us your name.
Yeah, I said my name is Divine, Tata Divine Johnny. I'm from Mbot Village.
Tata Divine Journey from Board Village. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And how many of you, if I may ask, how many of you are coming? How many of you are coming? No, you said, hold on. You said you people are preparing. So the population in France, are you many? How many of you are there besides from the Wimbledon community?
Uh, if I can say we are a lot, I just entered last month, so
Okay.
it
Okay.
will be very difficult for me to give a figure, a round
Mhm.
figure. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much. So see you on Friday, God willing, right? Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And you said
Okay.
something there that is very important. That at first you are not interested in all these things, but you saw the need to belong, right? Because
No,
your culture,
not
your identity. Yeah.
I was not that I was not interested, but I didn't knew that it was existing.
Okay. You had no idea.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And see you
Okay.
in France on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. So
Yeah.
the next country in the building, we have Finland. Finland, are you there?
We are here.
Yes, Finland. Over to you.
Okay,
Over to you, Finland.
good evening
Just
to us
introduce
all.
yourself.
Good evening to us all and fellow listeners out there. I'm Kombacha Sidoni, based in Finland, Turku. So this is going to be my first time participating in the EU convention. We have our Abi Area in Finland. Last Saturday it was in our house, and we have been preparing seriously to come to France powerfully. We have 5 people that will be coming to France to represent Finland, and our expectation is not going to be cut off because with your own people, you feel at home, you feel love. That spirit of togetherness, that bond is in you. So I just want to say to everybody listening and those out there still thinking of whether to come or not, I think coming is a very good for anyone who has not registered to register now.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you so much.
hopefully we shall be meeting on Friday. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much, Finland. Thank you so much, my sister Sidonie. And I see Talamfo Mbacha sitting right next to you. So I want him to say something. And before he says something, right, this is one of our our pillars in the boom area in our division, in Donga Mountain Division as a whole. If you have been, those of you watching, you have listened, you have heard of Erin Bacha, who used to run, and he's still running, right? So he will tell us a little bit of that. But for now, we are talking about the convention. So over to you, Talamfu Bacha.
Thank you so much. As you have rightly said, I'm called Talamfo Mbacha Eric. This will be our first time to take part in the EU convention, and we are really happy because as we are out here, we know it is good to identify with your people, and we believe we are going to. So we are very much happy that we are going to be together and to showcase our traditional heritage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we'll be waiting for you in France on Friday. So when coming, you bring some of your medals so that you will show our children, right? We want to see those medals. We have only been watching them on TV. So thank you so much, and it will be a great opportunity to meet you face to face after a very long time. So thank you, Finland. And you say 5 of you are coming, so we can't wait to see you. God
Yes.
bless you. See you in France. Bye bye. So our next stop should be Germany in the building. Is that Germany in the building? I see my sister right here. Sister Julia, over to you. You're muted.
Good evening, everyone,
Good evening, sis.
and good evening to the viewers out there.
Thank you.
I want to say it's a great pleasure to belong to this great family. And my call is for the Mbum people out here in Germany. I find out we are so many of us in Germany, but we don't get all of them when we are having our meetings. So we are calling, some of them are lost out there. They don't even know where, like our sister in France said, he did not know that it was existing. So we have been existing for a very long time now, about 10 years now, if I would rightly say that Wicuda has been going on here in Germany. And we have been finding it difficult to gather our people. So if you are out there watching and you are listening to us to this broadcast right now, and you know that you belong to this great family, find yourself home. Come back home. We need our brothers and sisters who are out there. Wimbo culture is a very great culture, and we respect that so much and want to keep it burning. We don't want it to die on because our children also has to carry on. So that's why we have to keep the fire burning. And France is going to be hot. So everybody who does not know about it, please get ready. If you have not paid your fee, make sure you pay it because Julia is going to be around and it's going to be hot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister. It's going to be hot, and you have sent out the message. I think those who have ears have heard. So, those who are in Germany and are still pulling their legs behind, it's time for you to join the moving train now because the train is not waiting for anybody, right? The train is moving already, it's on high speed. So, I also see a delegate from Germany. I see Sister Agi. You are muted. Can you unmute yourself and just give us your expectations? Is it your first time or have you been to the convention before? And tell us why you decided to go to this convention and you know, over to you.
Greetings, so Mesha Aninda, Mesha Aninda. I'm so happy being here.
I'm coming.
I think going to France is my first time, and I was supposed to be in Belgium last year. I couldn't make it because I learned of it later that I couldn't make myself to be there. So I greet everybody in the house. With the Wimbo meeting, I think if it wasn't, I think Wilson, I wouldn't have known that there's a big group here that I have big family here in Germany. So I was so grateful meeting Brother Wilson, who made me to know that there's a group, and I decided to join this group. My family, to meet my family back home, to meet our culture back home. That was my pleasure, a very big pleasure, because my parents are are part of Wimbum culture. My father was one of them for me in Kumba. I'm born and bred in Kumba. My mother was one of the Manju in Kumba. So I was so grateful to meet my family again to continue this very great culture that we have back home. So I'm so pleased, I'm happy to join us again this time that I will meet you people all in France. I'll be grateful also to come with some of my children and my grandchildren. So I'm so happy, pleased to be with you people. Thank you people
Wow.
so much.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to have this big family coming to France. So all roads are leading to France. Thank you so much. Bring your children and your your grandchildren, because we have to hand down this culture from generation to generation. Thank you so much, because our children will have a very crucial part to play. So Germany delegation, I can't wait to see you all over the weekend in Paris. So I will beg that you will give us space, because there's still some people hanging out, so I want to join. So thank you so much. Bye.
I
Cute. So let's continue going round. This time around, where are we going to stop? Out there in the UK. Is there somebody from the UK? UK, over to you. I see my beautiful sister there, Nelly, in the building. Nelly, come on and tell us. But before Nelly comes on, the house is full, right? I am seeing, oh my God, the house is full. The support is massive. I see a big delegation from the US. They are watching us. The president, the chairperson of Wicuda USA, Dr. Abel, is right there with Mamanjo Emeline. I see you watching. Dr. John Gala is also there watching. I'm sorry if I miss out the titles, right? If I miss out the title, the traditional titles, I will pay a fine. But Dr. John Gala, I see you. Thank you for watching. It's good to have you here today, big brother. Isabella Mala, I see you. Ma Victorine Gala Obenson, she too is watching. Ta Osborne Gwang is watching. Ma Yajen Gala is watching. Mr. Damun for Omolola Adediran, they are watching. These are friends of the Wimbum people. We are inviting you all to come join us. For me, for me, promise, you're supposed to be here, right? Are you trying to log in? Those who are trying to log in and they couldn't do that, please try now, because the lines are open and you can have space, okay? So if you're watching us, then For Me Promise, we are expecting you here, because For Me Promise is in Spain, right? She has been pouring stars on this live stream. She's out there in Spain, and she will be in Paris on Friday. So over to you, UK.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am Nelly Massa from Ndu in Dongamantung. I'm from Kuya and I'm based in the UK. So I'm looking forward to being in Paris for this convention. Last year, I wasn't able to go to Belgium, but I was determined that this year I will have to attend. So I made it everywhere I could, and I will be there on Friday. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. I know the president has talked about the identity. I think cultural identity for me is something very, very important. And I will be coming with some of my children. I know as of now, the population in the UK, we are about 17 of us. So we all are looking forward to meet the other family members in Paris on Friday to enjoy the weekend together.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nelly. I can't wait to see you. I don't remember the last time I saw you. Maybe it's about more than 20 or 30 years that we met, right? So it will be quite exciting, because we grew up together in Campbell. So it'll be quite exciting to see you again. That's the essence of some of these meetings, because you get to meet people you have not seen for a very long time and you reconnect. So it will be a pleasure to see you in the UK. I know you are coming from the UK. Many of you are coming. Do you have an estimate of the number of people coming from the UK? Can you have an idea?
I think as of now, we are about 17 of us.
17. Wow. Wow. 17. That's a
Yes.
big number, right? That is a really big number. So we'll be waiting for 17 people from the UK and the US too. They are coming in large numbers, and all these other delegations we have heard, those from France, they are there waiting for us. They're in large numbers. In Germany here, we are coming in large numbers. So it's gonna be a very big, big cultural jamboree. So Nelly, have a safe trip and my greetings to all the UK delegation, and we wait to see you all in Paris. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Yes, so we still have our Mamanju, our Mamanju in the building. Mamanju, Lydia and Damsa. Can you just tell us who you are representing? Because I will not call where you're representing. I want it to be a surprise. Mamanju, you're welcome. You're muted.
Wicuda Oye, Wicuda Oye.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much, Mami Vera, for this great, great, great initiative. My name is Mamanjo Lydia Ndamsa. I'm in Gwagu in this house. So I'm the wife of Tam for me, Blaise Ndamsa. And I have been honored with the title of Mamanjo last December when Tata from Bot came here in Belgium, and he assigned me this role, asking me to support my husband in empowering and showing the Wimbom culture. Although I was not born and raised in Bunland, I think having been with my husband for more than almost 2 decades now, I'm getting to get something from that rich culture that I enjoy, and I have met powerful women here in the house, powerful people, lovely families. So I'm really having good time, and I would like to encourage everyone out there, being them Wimbom or not, to really come and see what we can do when we come together as one. Abi Yungir, thank
Amen.
you.
Oh, thank you so much. Abi Yungir. Mamanjo, thank you so much for that powerful explanation there. We can't wait to see you again, right? We have been meeting in all the conventions. You have been very, very active, and she's our Mamanjo in the building. So I hope the Mamanjos in the house from the US. We have a powerful Njo here. We have our Mamanjo who is representing us. I will give a shout out to our big Mamanjo, Martha Shea. As I just, when you call somebody's name, it just appears like this. As I'm talking, she's just like, typing something, right? She says, Tap Singwago. Mamanjo Kolibali Ndamsa Lidi.
Thank you.
Well, Mamanjo Martha she was supposed to be here, but for circumstances um beyond her control, she couldn't be here with us, but she is there on the chat and is watching. So my regards to her, and just to say we have a powerful delegation that will be animating at the convention. So thank you so much, Mamanjo. Stay well
Thank
and
you.
on Friday. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes. So I think I still see another delegation from UK. Alvin, can you hear me? Can you put on your camera and come on? Alvin, I see you there from the UK. Are you ready? Or while waiting for Alvin, another delegate from the UK is there, but this time around he's coming to talk culture. I see Tashe Munto come for himself is there. Tashe Bubongbongo.
Bere mganjer berwe say
Hey, so la were.
where look to say UK by the entire UK EU where you look chimwe in the culture chido e dori nyot se dori ka wane we yam boke bane we farin ka chine we farin ka se be ne age kita dori msuru sun jora mgera am the culture in the UK chido ban in the EU chije banjewa sam ke in tombi sambane silo bubaka se ka chi bi se na si bi bane mchu direct chido chine sia na tia kom ko tia na da basi mwe chine ka bane ji chuji sum ku manji ering ne ebe ba chine wi lun to bosu man to lo jin to ba ko turing nan to bo ji ga ji ye tier bong ji be ji ni Paris amongaji vu kona na kubeta no to amoptar so me la mene waga wa mo chi we identify your culture ga bana webu ba webu ni mumba ol bana le sia mo we ti no tu le sia di yon tongue. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody, each and everybody that is watching us right now. Whether you are a Wimbum, you are not in a Wimbum, come to Paris and showcase and see for yourselves what the Wimbum people in Europe have to offer. We have metamorphosed to from real boys to real men. We are now very, very, very mature in what we are doing because we know what we are doing. There's the Njo, there's the Mfu, and there is another big package that I will not reveal here. You will come and see for yourself. So, follow two ranks, follow many got many quite well. So, meet them in a better way.
Very say. Bane amola nweka chukushi nwechwa nwebe njawi bane mumwe minji. So I want you just as a cultural department, just tell us briefly, but before you talk, there's still many people coming into the house. I see uh Jitan Pasi, the uncle for me, waiting for you in Paris. Okay. DC Kuala says Wicuda Europe in Paris will be home away from home. Exactly. It will be home away from home because we are going to bring everything there. Hey, I see the Good Samaritan there. Mr. George Kangong. See, the support is massive. The whole of USA is out here to support us, right? They are out here to support us. So that is it. Unity is strength. And Tashe Muto, how are we coming there? Are we coming there? How are we dressed? Is there a dressing code or we're just coming there like that?
Yes, Ambomela, tem get cheesy or get chichi fans of and Liamola fans of get fans of na. Tem fans of Sin and Limum teo chi you, you mecana over in Paris. Refire wa yadnika, gikine wa yadnika, gikele minaga, fire your nikaga. Dress yeni, kage baka, yalong, come yarmuche, chine physics, seeing physics, where Wakawa Mumbaro, gachi yo sa. Rebel sa yeni chabo ninfo, yombaro, well, amfu, ambaro. Fiam dochimo, famito. Bevalo fasim for the yan dochimo, chu and gaga, Ugayan dochimo, chibi, Uga some tamometo, and what you may have some not charge shingiri. So we got stop to the fasim and banner you. Will we cover Koga or be yet anyway. Just see if I move be anyway. See if I move be juan and juicy be you wake up. I'm Mokolani will ban Kong Baba Chap Jungan and Gabrana. See Van gave a gasiga. So Ratilane, the dress code one JK, when you are coming, look for something that resembles our culture and put it on. Put a hat on. If you are a man, hang this for yourself. Have this for yourself. And if you are a woman, get a loin. And there is to dance in Jew, which we were gifted by one family that came to visit Dr. James. The Jamsis family gifted the women with those to dance in Jew. The drums are already there. We're not going to dance again this time, listening to cassettes or to dance. We're going to dance, real dance. So dress as the dress code reminds, be perfect. Not very, very perfect because it just what you have that resembles us. We're not saying that you go and steal, no. Just dress moderately in the cultural mode and you will enjoy. France is waiting. Paris is there. Mama Temanju is waiting for us because he knows what we need. Remember, I eat 2 loops of fufu. Don't forget.
Yes, fufu. Obviously, there will be fufu corn, right? There will be fufu
Right.
corn in
There will be fufu. There will be jamsu.
I
And
just
yeah. And those of you that would like to wait till Sunday for them food, you are going to eat fufu and bar whip and the food way. All right. So we're watching a bit of food team food. Yeah. Well, I would take all and come good Benny. What was it? Kumu, I would do can you have bomba yogurt. So Vuni, vous say, see, we yell and work a year. Come and see before you accept. Because some people like that, there are a lot of Thomases. So we are saying this. And I know that Tangwang is just nodding his head. We are saying that we are going to showcase the culture of the Mbum people here, as my president of the UK said, home away from home. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So just to summarize, all roads are leading to Paris. And when you come,
Absolutely.
come in your cultural regalia. Don't overdress and don't underdress. That is
Mm,
what it's basically saying. And
mm,
make sure you respect traditional because the boom has a culture, has a
yeah.
tradition. So we have been learning every day. You have in Dabian in Dila, they have been talking on what you're supposed to wear, what you're not supposed to wear, the njab dress, those who are, if you are just sewn you went to the market and sold your your njab, which was not officially given to you by a phone, don't put it on because there you are going to meet people like Tashe Munta Comfort that will visit you there. And we also have our messenger who was supposed to be here, but he too, because
Mm,
of other duties, could not be here. He's an educator in Dabian in the La. They will
mm,
be there and they will be taking note, right? But that is not to scare you. All is that
yeah.
we are in a learning process.
Well, in
So
a learning
before we,
curve, we're not
yeah,
going
before
to, Madam, before, no, Madam Moderator, we are not going to scare you. We're not.
yeah,
We're just going to. We come together so that we can teach each other, we can learn from each other. So we have
exactly.
we never valane hey. No, we caution when hey. We're in the touch was submit to not touch was upon soka. Chat touch
Mm-hmm.
niggas ba tam for me. Cannot touch niggas of batash and warum. Cannot touch niggas of banyan way and jen with caution way.
Exactly.
Ambo si ba mu si ji yani si su ma nyane ngomo ring ya cha ngomo ga ngomo ring mo
Exactly.
min de cheri mi da ge min de ji so ba ga min de chi me ga ring ge min de ya na msun we si mo ke ko mo so fon ke sin de ya mi fu be ma ba che bo be mo ko bo na no so nyim mo wa fu ye me ne ya ba ko na ba mo chi na tra ba ma jinka aba mo ko mla da chi ni si nyim mo
Very
bere.
say. Very say ta she munto very we say as a bit in Paris. So before we conclude before the president says something, I want to greet the houses. People are still coming in. I see our uh sister there, Njitang Pasi. I see and Chari Leonette. I know she will be there in Paris live. I also see our sister Patience Toomey all the way from the USA. Babe, what's up? Kingsley Tala, I see you. Walking Mickey, I see you all. It says, boom culture to the world. Exactly. Boom culture
Yeah.
to the world, right? The
Mhm.
world must see us, the world must hear us, the world must know us. So, before the president concludes, we were introducing delegations here. I don't know, some were struggling to come in because Spain will be represented, Italy will be represented, the Netherlands. The president is from the Netherlands, but another powerful delegation from the Netherlands, they will also be represented, and the younger branch from Sweden. They are coming, many of them are coming from Sweden. They were supposed to be here, but everybody, I think there was a connection problem or something, right? But we know they are here in spirit. So we'll have Sweden in the house, we will have Sweden in Paris, we'll have France in Paris, we'll have Germany, we will have Italy, we will have, who do I forget? We'll have UK. So, one last thing before we go, Mr. President, what do you have to tell the people who are watching or those who are still like hesitant? Because, as Madame Moring said, there is still a chance for people to register. You're receiving registrations. I want you to emphasize: is it only for Wimbom people, or you are sending a hand to other cultures or other villages? I don't know.
No, the convention is for all. Like I said, it is not only for the sons and daughters of Mbum land, it's also for the friends of sons and daughters of Mbum land. So it is not late. It is not late. Today is Wednesday. The convention starts on Friday. I encourage everybody to join. It is not late to join. What is going to happen in France is going to break a record. We need to be there. It is not late. And if I just give you a bit of the statistics, the first convention was in 2022. And in that convention, you had about 60 mbooms. And in this convention, you have over 110. So if you see that growth, if it doesn't say something to you, then you are making a mistake. Secondly, I want to point out in terms of countries, in the first convention, there were 4 countries that had mboom groups: Netherlands, UK, Belgium, and Germany. In this convention, we have 6 groups. And in the last convention, sorry, we have 6 groups. And then in the next convention, we already have about potentially 9 new groups. So you can see it is positive in every direction. It is not late. I think the time has come for us mbooms, sons and daughters, to get together for a common purpose. And the first purpose is our culture. That is what differentiates us from the others. And then the other elements of community empowerment, development will follow. But the first thing is culture. And again, we have a very, very powerful delegation in France. They have done a formidable job. And I want to give special thanks to Mamanju, Martha Shea. She is a puller, and we should really appreciate that. So I want to encourage people, if you know you don't have the means, call. We shall support, and you get to France. Don't say you don't have money. We are here to support each other, and I want to encourage you to be part of France. It's not late.
Okay, so before we conclude, we are talking more about the adults who will be in France. I want you to touch a little bit on the children. Are the children coming there just to watch, or they will be having some activities? Although we will not let the cat out of the bag, but can you just tell us briefly what do we expect from the children in Paris?
Yes, so the whole idea about the Wicuda Europe is that we want to build something that will last for 50, 100 years. And we are really focused on children because it is them that will take this forward. So for the kids, you have all sort of activities, and some of the activities are also embedded in our culture. So it's for them to know about the culture, like we talk about Limbo, and of course they'll have all sorts of interactive activities. So there'll be something for kids, of course, dances, and a few other things which I'll not mention here. Come and see it for yourself. That's what I would say.
Yes, come and see for yourself, right? Because we'll have a huge package there. We are not going to tell everything here, but if you have your children, bring them along, because I bet you they will virtually go back home with something new. So we thank you all. Is there somebody who still has something to say? Tashe Munto is still there with us. Sister Agdi is still there in the house. Do you have something to say, or we call it a day and only meet in Paris? So one last word, just quickly, one minute, and we call it a day.
I just want to ask something, please. Since it's my first time of meeting our family, I don't know how it goes. Like, my children were asking me, Mommy, how is it going to be? Or something like they thought, like with food and drinks or something. Sorry to ask, are we buying the drinks, or how? Let them, they want to know so that they know how they are preparing themselves to know what to do.
Okay, Mr. President.
Yes, I can respond to that. So the
Yes,
first day,
please.
during the first day, we shall be welcomed by Wicuda, France. Of course, they are the host country, and they are more than welcome. They are very, very happy to receive us. That's what the tradition is. So, in terms of food, food is free. Of course, it's our tradition. Food is also part of our culture. Yeah. But in terms of elements like drinks, people are expected to buy drinks. I mean, if
Okay,
you're expected to buy drinks, to be direct.
okay, fine, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks,
So
thanks
I
a
think
lot.
that information is and also for Mr. President, sorry, about the gala. I heard they said something about the gala. Are there some payment modalities during the gala? What, so that people who are coming, like this question from a newcomer, don't know how it goes. So can you just give them, so they have an idea of what to expect at the gala?
Yes, for the gala, I would say that if you pay in advance, the fee is 20 euros. If you pay at the gate, it's 25 euros. The gala is on Saturday, the 27th of July, and it starts at about 8 p.m. So we expect that people should be there on time. And of course, you have other opportunities like you have tables that you can buy. So you have a silver table and then you have a golden table. The silver table can take 5 people, and you have a golden table that can take 10 people. So again, we are a community. We have the table concept. It's all about believing living as a community. That's the basis behind the tables. It's more about that community spirit. So I think in principle that is what happens at the gala in terms of intake.
Okay.
Okay, and the payment, is there a link or is it paid cash or with a card? If somebody wants to pay, who to contact?
I would recommend that you can see the local president. So, for example, the president or any of the leaders in your local
The
country,
branches,
you
your
can
local
you speak to them, and then they should be able to advise you on how to channel your payment. So it's cheaper if you pay in advance than if you pay at the gate.
Okay. What if somebody comes for the gala? Can the person still pay at the bar?
Yes, if you come to the gala, you can pay at the gate, no problem. That's fine. So you pay 25 euros. So you pay 25 euros at the gate, whereas if you pay in advance, like now, you pay 20 euros. Maybe it's an idea to put in your chat to put the contact if you want to get a ticket.
Okay, to get a ticket. Okay. All right. So, I think what is the latest date for receiving the payment? Because it's good to always give this money uh before time so that it will help the organizers to organize. So because if we say the payments till that last day, there might be some confusion. So is there a latest date and time for receiving, especially for the branches registration, or is just open till?
For the participation fee, we encourage people to give their payment at the very latest Thursday so that we can already, because we need to have a list of participants. So I'd say at the very preferably tomorrow, if you can get your participation fee in at the very latest tomorrow, because we need to get the list and we need to organize things based on the numbers that will attend.
Okay.
But
So
of
thank you
course,
so much.
yes, but of course, it's not a disaster if you do, but we prefer to have for the participation fee to attend all 3 days, which is 100 euros. We would prefer to have that preferably tomorrow. And again, it is not late.
Okay. It is not late. And just one last question. I hope my questions are not so
No
many.
problem at
Uh,
all.
yeah, it's just for to help people with information. So at the bar, there'll be buying of drinks and stuff. So there, do you receive only cash, or you can also take the card or something?
Yes, we have options. You can pay by card. You can pay by card. If you have we can pay wireless. We are advanced. There's growth. You can see that. Um, you can also pay by cash, and of course we can have alternative arrangements. Just speak to us, and then we can make alternative arrangements. But the two main means of payment are cash and then by card, both at the
Wow.
gate and at the bar.
Good. So I'm so happy because, as you say, there's really great improvement from 6 to 9. I don't know after Paris, the next stop. I don't know how many people will be there, but I think from the number of people I see eager to go to Paris, the turnout will be massive. So thank you all who came to share this evening with me here in this my humble studio. It's always a pleasure to receive Wicuda Europe into the studio. They were here last year, they were here before last, and I tell you, I am at your service. Every time you need me, I will be there to deliver the goods. So thank you so much for the love and the support. It has also been massive, and the trust and the confidence you have. So you know there's also an Olympics in France. The Olympics is taking place in France. So what do we need to know about that? Is it just the excitement? By the time we leave France, we'll be taking the Olympics with us, or is there some information we need to know, to tell the people who are coming to some instructions or some information?
Yeah, I think yes, the Olympics is happening in France, and there is a huge. You're talking about millions of people going into France, especially Paris, at this period. But we have strategically chosen a location for the convention, which is on the northeast of France. so it is away from the all the congestion.
Okay.
So I would say there's nothing to worry about.
Mhm.
The location was properly chosen,
Mhm.
and I think that we should not be very worried about that. The other element that you may want to think is that very close to the location for kids, you have Disneyland. So it's literally a stone throw. So if you have kids, maybe after the convention, you can just go across. It's like 10 minutes. To do that, you
Wow.
need to book in advance. So if you need more information about that, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. But the
Okay.
focus for now is please, 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 it is not late. If you don't have, call us and let us see what we can do. Let's get all to Paris. Between 2022 in the French Convention and now, there has been a growth of about 90% growth
Wow.
in terms of people that are going
Mm.
to attend. If this does not say something to you, then I advise you to just pack your bags and get ready to meet us in Paris. And also, there's also a transition. You can see that not only in Europe, in the world, there's a transition. It looks like there's been a wake up call. Last week was the US. In
Mhm.
September is Canada. And one of
Mhm.
the things that we want to do is to make sure that we space out the convention so that we can meet each other in the different locations. So, without much ado, I would like to thank you and see you all in Paris.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. President Tangwang, Dr. Luanganchari. And before we go, please, I just want to apologize to our sister out there in Italy, Sister Rosette Bonia. She has been struggling to join. I don't know what's happening, right? So, and we also have Mr. Wilson Newgap. He really wanted to join because he has been coming alone, but this time around he was so excited to bring his whole family with him. And we also have Mr. Tawe Denis out there in Italy. He too has been struggling to join, and it has not been going through. And all the other invitees who I talked on for me promise already, I think she too is coming from Spain. So all of them, we will meet in Paris on on Friday. Yes. So thank you all for your time and your participation. God bless you. And Abi Yongir, si Abera yang si Friday. How
Very,
the
very,
Sabero,
very well.
Sabero. See you on
Saber,
Friday, Brother Lyonga.
see
eh.
you
Pa,
Okay,
Comfort. See you on Friday.
see you on
Friday.
See you
Bye
on
Friday.
bye.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bye.
see
Thank
you
you.
My
on
greeting
Friday.
to Sister Comfort. Bye
Bye,
Bye.
bye,
All right.
bye, bye.
Bye-bye.
Abi
bye.
Yonge, Abi Yonge. Yeah.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
Yungi.
So you guys just remove yourselves from the studio. Thank you.
How do you remove yourself now?
Just hold
That's
on.
the
I'll
truth.
I'll do that for you. So, okay. Good.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow. It was a beautiful conversation, and the house is still full. Thank you all. Winnie Bakila. I can't wait to see you on Friday. And for Peter, I see you. DC Tamjang, I see you. I don't know what happened. Alvin was there. I'm calling for Alvin. I can't see her. Gwagu, what happened to your microphone that you didn't come on? Right? See you on Friday. I see Tala Sidoni. I see you there. And Chari Leonette, I greeted you already, right? And Antimata, if you are home living in any country in Europe and will want to join Wicuda in your country, please contact me for guidance. Perfect. That is Mama talking there, right? If you are a woman or a Mbom man living in any country in Europe and would like to join Wicuda in your country, please contact Mama Martha Shea for guidance, right? We are all here, all the people you see on this panel. If you are in any country and you don't know how to go about it, because after this show, I know many people will come, oh, we didn't know that there was a branch. So there is a branch Wicoda in France, there's a branch in Sweden, there's a branch in Italy, there's a branch in Spain as they're coming, there's a branch in the UK, there's a branch here in Germany. Which country? There's a branch in Finland, in the Netherlands, in Belgium. So it is a massive movement. So make sure you are part of this movement so that we will push out the boom culture and make it visible. So the theme for the EU convention is promoting culture and community empowerment. So we want to celebrate our boom culture. So it's about celebrating our boom culture because we are proud of our culture. Yes, we can't wait to see you two again. So ahead, Wicuda Euro. Berisi, JB Samba, Berisi. So thank you all who came to support us, all the powerful delegation from the US, from the chairperson. You know, when the chairperson is in the house, so the whole Wicuda USA was here to support us, right? And we can't wait to have them because they told us during the convention there will be there 13 of them. So, and 13 and more of them. So we can't wait to see them on Friday, right? We can't wait to see them on Friday. So let me see. Did I forget to greet some other people? They are so coming. Tala, Leonie, what do you say? We move. It's really we move, right? Brian Yakuba, I see you. You say Auntie Kola, Tapsi, very well, Yakuba Wesake. So we move. When you don't have a culture, you are a lost person. When you don't belong anywhere, you are a lost person. Even if you are comfortable where you are now, right? You think that all these cultural things, it's not my type of thing. No, it is your thing. Because that place you think you are comfortable, tomorrow they're going to ask you, where are you coming from? And by that time, you'll find yourself wanting. So come. It's never too late, right? Come. If you have your kids, come. It's good to start when the kids are small, right? So that they grow with the culture, especially kids, these kids we have out here. If you're not very careful, they will easily disconnect. For us, me and you, we were born in Cameroon. So when we sit here, we think about Cameroon, but they were born here. So if you don't tell them about Cameroon, if you don't tell them about the Mbum culture, if you don't tell them about the village, they are going to disconnect. They will think that they belong to where they were born, right? So it is from these events that they come and meet other people, other kids, they mingle with them and they talk, that this awareness will dawn on them. So the doors of this convention, they open on Friday in Paris on the at 16 o'clock in Paris, and those who have paid for the convention fee will get free food to eat. Those who have paid, right? Those who have paid will get free food to eat on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except during the gala, right? During the gala, you know, during the gala, it will not be free, but there will be free food for those who have contributed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? So thank you all for watching and God bless you. Hey, Mr. Tamfo Ekese, just coming in now. You are late, but I know you were watching, right? I know you were watching. So I promise to give you minute by minute updates from Paris, right? It's going to be very, very hot. So stay tuned on this page because everything will come, I'll give it fresh. I'll be dishing it just as it is from the fire, fresh. I'll not allow it to get cold. So because we want to push our culture out there, we want to, make our culture known to the world, and we want to teach our children our culture and remind ourselves because we too, we are learning every day. So see you all in Paris, God willing, and bye bye. Thank you. Ciao.